Welcome back to Josh's Auto. Here we have a 1971 International Harvester Scout model. It's in pretty decent shape. Go around here. This thing's been pretty well kept up. Customer has asked for a larger project to be done on this. This thing was built with a factory inline 6-cylinder and a 3-speed manual transmission, and we're going to remove it and put in a more modern engine and transmission. We're going to go back with the inline 6-cylinder. We're going to take the Jeep 4.0 with a 5-speed manual transmission. We're going to retain the 4-wheel drive and go ahead and swap it all in. Right here is our donor Jeep. This is where we're getting our engine and manual transmission from. I've already started on this, taking the front end apart and getting into the harness. So I've started cleaning out the harness, tracking down the wires I'm going to need, removing wires I'm not going to need. We are going to eliminate the air conditioner on here. Should be able to retain the power steering and the emissions controls on it as well. So as you can see, I've done some cleanup and started retaping. Just want to make sure I don't get too carried away with the taping at the moment. But currently, as it sits, there's a good game plan for what's going to need to be hooked up and what's not going to need to be hooked up. And this thing will currently start and run just fine, even with all this unhooked. Fires right up first try. I've already started disconnecting the exhaust on this. That's why it's so loud. So getting ready to go ahead and start pulling the engine and transmission out. So stay tuned and we'll show some more progress on it. we got engine and the harness and ECU and fuse box, transmission. We've got it out. Transfer case is out. Fuel tank's out. The complete fuel lines is out. There's a couple miscellaneous parts off the donor that I may still need, and I know I'm still gonna want. I'm gonna want the clutch hydraulic system. Gotta figure out how to get it to fit into the Scout, but we're gonna get the motor and transmission in there first. So this thing is ready to go out for now. Alright, the engine is in. It sits in here perfectly. Now I was able to take the 1971 engine mounts off the side of the original block and bolt them right to, let's see here, right to the new engine. So these holes here, I needed to open them up just a little bit on the mount itself, so not a huge ordeal. On this side, the rear bolt, I ended up having to get a different bolt. The hole that mount goes to is larger diameter on the back one, so I had to get a different bolt and get it the right length and tighten it up and oversize the back hole on that side of the mount. But as you see, everything bolted up perfect on here. So engine actually looks very, very level at the moment in here. So I do have it twist a little bit, so I have pressure on the transmission still. So well, we've got the transmission still attached to the engine, so we're going to go ahead and loosen the ratchet strap and get the adapter plate for the new transfer case. Put the adapter plate on, put the new transfer case on, and we're going to go from there.